Now, as I said before, my character does have respect for Jedi. She doesn't like Jedi, right? There's a distinguishing factor there. You don't have to like someone to respect them. You could hate them and respect them at the same time. So she respects the Jedi. More importantly, I think in that situation, that Jedi using his lightsaber to cut up all the data that I would have otherwise needed, I think my character understands that she would have done the same thing in that position, and it's leverage to keep himself alive.
A Sith approaches. I sense hostility. Your rescue has been sniffed out, Imperial.
Men, lock and load. We got company.
Stay your triggers, Imperial. I want to know what this one intends.
My authority comes from the highest station. I am the Emperor's wrath.
There is truth in your words. I can feel it, but I sense hostility toward my mistress, Darth Eage.
Your mistress and her brother Barriss openly defy the Emperor. They and everyone aligned with them must perish.
Then I break my alliance with the offenders. My fellow infiltrators and I pledge our support to you and the Emperor. We will slaughter these commandos and then free our remaining brothers.
A wise decision. We welcome your allegiance.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You're not really going to slaughter us, are you?
No, not really. My fellows, we are not only free of these cells, we have been liberated from the rule of Darth Eage. We will not interfere when you face Darth Eage, my lord. You have my word.
You will be summoned. Be ready to serve the Emperor.
We will answer that call. May your strength surge when you face the Mistress.
There definitely is power in being the wrath of the Emperor, and in fact, I would say there's more power in it if they can sense that you're telling the truth, like those guys clearly could.
Jim's here.
Darth Eage's assassins have been dealt with. Have you managed to accomplish your part?
Well, yes and no. I found a route into the deep prison, but it was a struggle, and unfortunately the way collapsed behind me. Bad luck, that. You'll have to find a different route to this level.
Leave that to me.
Didn't think I needed to hold your hand. Sending the coordinates for our rendezvous. From there, it's quick to Darth Eage's cell. Good luck, Sith. I hope you make it. Can't really do this alone.
You know what's funny is when you're in the moment and you're doing the planet, you feel like you're on Belsavis for so long, but when you go back through and just do like the story parts like we're doing, man, it goes by quickly, and it's kind of sad because I'm sad to see it go. Nothing too exciting there. I don't like when they do quests like this where you just click on something and it tells you to go somewhere else. I think that it's really just a game developer's way of keeping you on a trail, feeling like you're still doing something, a part of the story.
My lord, you are freed.
Rage. Wrath. Vengeance. I've been dormant too long. I need outlets. Had my brother sent anyone else, I would destroy them for practice. Why did it take Barus so long to discover Belsavis? He must be getting weak.
Barus has ascended to the Dark Council, and with your help, will soon be named the voice of the Emperor.
If my dear brother has everything under control, then where are my assassins?
I sent my commandos to release them. What do you sense?
Before you arrived here, I sensed my assassins being freed. And then, someone turned their hearts against me.
Your assassins were all too happy to turn their back on you.
Melikos, you incompetent. You've been followed. Prove your worth as we deal with this intruder, or I will kill you after all.
I should kill you simply for being Barris's stooge. Melikos, you have one chance to live. Get out of here, now.
It's you! I thought Darth Barris destroyed you. My loyalty stops just shy of forfeiting my life. If I die, either way, that's my cue to leave.
Go. You're not worthy of the effort. It would seem this intruder is, however. Now, exactly who are you?
She's with me, Eage.
Nomenkar's sad little whelp. This just gets better and better. If you're aligned with this Jedi, you are a fool and a traitor.
Don't worry. He returns to enemy status as soon as you are defeated.
I like that you've used this Jedi, primarily because it gives me the chance to end him. Varus will be declared the voice of the Emperor. Then he and I shall dominate the Empire. I'm not going to miss that. You and I are on opposite sides of destiny, so I'm just going to kill you now.
We fight together, Sith.
She's quite cocky for someone who's about to die. You know, in that moment when you're standing there and then the Jedi shows up and the music crescendos and it gets all epic, it would have been so good if my character would have just been like, I do not fight you alone, or I do not stand alone. It would have been great. I would have just lost my mind.
Have my powers waned as I languished here?
I'm your better. Pretend otherwise. Your heart knows the truth.
I'll never understand the pleasure your kind gets from rubbing it in. Before you get any creative ideas, my friend, help me reseal Darth Eage in her cell.
Here's a better idea.
Barris will avenge me.
She was defeated. Done. You shouldn't have killed her like that. We could have locked her away again.
Now there is no chance of her escape. Admit it, this is the best option.
The logic is sound, but it still feels wrong. I hope you'll come to see that to defy your former master, you have to walk a different path. Now, what's to be between us? Do we part as friends or as enemies?
If I ever see you again, I will kill you.
That's pretty clear. Good luck to you, Sith.
I would say there is a lot of knowledge there to be gained when he said, in order to defeat my former master, I need to walk a different path. My character knows that, right? She's already kind of doing that, but killing Darth Barris's sister is simply more of a revenge act than anything. It makes sense to kill her, but it was a lot of revenge.
The Wrath ascends.
Darth Eage will not be joining her brother.
Yes, with Barris's sister silenced, our enemy grows angry. But he has other endeavors that must fail. The key Dark Council member who opposes Barris's attempt to be named Voice of the Emperor is Darth Vowron. Vowron is spearheading the battle for Corellia, and Barris secretly undermines his efforts. He hopes to orchestrate Vowron's failure, or death.
What will Barris gain if Vowron fails or dies?
The pendulum swings with Vowron's weight.
Vowron alone holds the defiant council members together. Barris's attempts to weaken his Corellia campaign must be thwarted. The Empire's Armageddon battalion was to be assigned to Corellia, but Barris redirected it to Hoth, where its strength is being wasted. General Greast commands. He must be convinced to abandon Barris's orders and take Armageddon battalion to Corellia.
I will accomplish it.
I served with General Grease for a time, my lord. As tough as they come, and stubborn.
Resistance cannot be accepted. Armageddon battalion must be reassigned. Do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Great. Back to the deep freeze.
Hoth is a big place, my lord. It could take a long time to find Greast.
Commander Slint is Barris's man there. He'll know where to find Armageddon battalion.
Ah, yes. Excellent thinking, my lord. Of course, Barris is rather tough on underlings. Assuming Slint hasn't been disposed of, he's your best lead.
Let's hope he's been an obedient little soldier.
Sweet, we get to go back to Hoth and put on our amazing suit that we had there before. Now, the whole thing with this general is you assume, and he's part of an awesome battalion, so you assume that he's dealt with enough Sith in his life, right? So, us just being like, hey, I'm gonna kill you if you don't come with us and go to Corellia, is probably not gonna work, right? We can assume that that's off the tables for things. We'll try it, but we can assume that that's not gonna work. Instead, we should think more strategically here. Try to get him, you know, on our side a bit.
You? Is Darth Barris cross with me? Whatever I've done, I'll undo it.
You've done nothing wrong, Slint. I'm here to find General Greast and Armageddon battalion.
Oh, I know where they are. But,
Barris expressly told me their assignment is a secret and that he'd kill me if I told anyone.
You're in a tough spot, aren't you? Because if I don't get what I want, same result.
Dead if I do, dead if I don't. But if I don't, I'm dead right now, so I guess I do. General Greast and his men have been ordered to sit tight in a cave system not far from here. Here are the coordinates. Barris choked out Commander Lanklin via Hollow. What, do you suggest I do the next time Barris calls?
Who says you're the one who revealed the information?
Ah, I see. I'll work on being convincing. Thank you, I think.
You know, we keep coming across these awesome Imperials that are starting to get it, right? The whole, dead if I do, dead if I don't, but if I don't, I'm dead right now. That whole idea. Like the guy on Belselvis. He understands that if he didn't help me right then and there, he was gonna die. So, in that case, it's better to help me and live, you know, another day, and potentially live even longer if you can get on the good side of the other guy.
General, the men are getting antsy. Somebody already knocked the pirate presence here down to nearly nil. There's no pressing military need on Hoth anymore. We got geared up for Corellia, where the real fighting is. Instead, we're protecting these caves from Wampus.
I understand, Captain, believe me. Try to keep the men in line and battle ready. I have to assume our greater purpose here will be revealed. The order to hole up came from the highest authority.
I'm here to rescind that order, General. You must take Armageddon battalion to Corellia immediately.
My orders are from Darth Barris himself. On whose authority are you operating?
Darth Barris won't be in charge for long. When he goes down, those who followed him will be judged accordingly.
I don't respond well to threats.
I will kill you, General. And down the chain of command until someone in Armageddon battalion does as I say.
Captain.
Yes, General.
Make ready the men. We're moving out for Corellia.
Yes, sir.
There, Sith. Happy now?
Time will tell, Greast. You'll see you did the right thing. Now, get moving.